This is an absolute win for the Lost Media community. The Jbvo Dragon Ball Z episode has been one of my favorite pieces of Lost Media of all time. I've wanted this thing to get found for so long, and now it finally has. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, and those who need a quick refresher, Jbvo was an old 2000s Cartoon Network show. It was hosted by Jbvo, and it was basically a show where callers would request a cartoon show, and then they'd play the cartoon, and then in between they'd get to call Johnny, and he'd talk to them. It was a really cool show idea, and it's been something I've been interested in for a while, because I like Jbvo, I like Cartoon Network, and I like really old cartoons like Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera. However, there was something else that got me interested in this show. Once, a little girl named Jennifer requested an episode of Dragon Ball Z to the show. Now, there was a problem. Jbvo was half an hour long, and so was DBZ. So to get around this, they decided to take an episode of Dragon Ball Z, fast forward through it, and then have Johnny give his commentary, and then he'd apologize to the little girl. Given how relatively obscure Jbvo was, and the fact that Cartoon Network never re-released the show, this whole situation basically became a legend that people would tell each other online, but it didn't have any proof behind it. That is until L Supersonic Q made his video on the subject, which increased the popularity of this story, resulting in a big search which eventually led to a 6-second clip being found. This clip appears to be like a commercial for Jbvo, but even still, it was really cool to see at the time. For a while, this 6-second clip was all we had to go off of. But then something happened. 2 days ago, somebody uploaded the entire episode on the Internet Archive. If you want the full story on how this got found, I recommend watching L Supersonic Q's video on the subject. But in brief, somebody whose mom worked at Cartoon Network found all the tapes for Jbvo, and then partnered with someone who had the equipment to preserve them online. For those of you who want to watch the episode yourself, I'll link the Internet Archive post in the description. But if you just care about the DBZ clip, then I'll also link the YouTube video about that in the description. The amount of joy I feel over the fact this has finally been found cannot be put into words. But I would like to thank everybody who helped preserve this. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.